out getting some craft supplies for making Christmas cards a little while ago when I stumbled across a couple Crayola products that I absolutely had to buy. So this video is going to be based off of one of those products, which is this 24-pack of Crayola twistable coloring pencils. Twistables. So they're just like coloring pencils like you had in grade school, but instead of having to sharpen them, they are just twistables. You just twist the bottom to get the color to come up, which is fun. There are 24 different colors. So I printed off a grid, a 24 square grid, and we are going to use that grid to just color in each color just to see how they look. I also, for a future video, which I'm eventually going to make but I haven't gotten around to, have a pack of 100 markers, which is the video that Gibi ASMR did that inspired me to do it. So stay tuned for this. If you're interested, please leave a comment saying you'd like to see me color with all 100 colors of this, which is a lot, but let me know. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down, change the camera angle, and then we'll get right to coloring. Okay, we are now down in the, I guess, bird's eye view angle of what is going on. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 squares, which perfectly matches my 24 Crayola twistable pencil crayons. Or colored pencils, I should say, not pencil crayons. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. There are the colors listed on the back of the box, but I quickly looked at this earlier and they do not have the colors on the actual pencils. So I will read the colors to you here, and I think my plan is to just kind of color with them as they come in the box, and we can see what type of gradient that Crayola has created for us. But let me read some of the colors for you from the back. So we have red, 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 orange, red, orange, red, orange, 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 orange. Those ones are some boring color names. Peach, 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 yellow, 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 lime green, lime green, lime green, yellow green, yellow green, yellow green, 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 turquoise, 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 blue, 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 sky blue, sky blue, sky blue, cerulean, 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 blue violet, blue violet, blue violet, orchid, 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 mahogany, 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 magenta, 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 tan, 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 light brown, light brown, light brown, white, 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 gray, 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 black, 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 fluorescent orange, fluorescent orange, fluorescent orange. Though on the box it looks very so that's kind of fun. So I'm gonna start that with this box here, and we're just gonna color. Oh, that's a pretty color. It feels very weird that it's like a pencil crayon, because it feels like it should be like a crayon or something, but it feels like I'm coloring with a pencil, even though it's like a plastic container, which is kind of fun. So there is a beautiful blue. I have no idea which one it is. It could be sky blue. It could be cerulean. I'm really not that sure. I'm not great with my colors. But yeah, there. That is the first color. I'm going to put the ones I've used over here so I don't get them confused. The next one in the box looks to be like a darker blue. Maybe this one's the sky blue. It looks very blue bright. So let's see. Are we going to go down or are we going to go across? I think I'm going to go across. So let's do that. So this one is more of a sky blue, I think. If you look at that, that looks really nice. It might not read as different on the camera here, just how I have it, but it does look like a different blue color here. This one's a bit brighter and a bit like of a, I would say this one probably is the sky blue color from the back, if I had to make a guess. But there's truly no way of knowing, because they don't label them. So yeah, those are different blues. They don't look alarmingly different, but they are different. Okay, next we have another blue, and this one looks incredibly similar to the one I just used. Even the plastic looks the same. So we will see if this is exactly the same as this one. I think it's a little darker. It's a little darker, but these are not overwhelmingly different colors. I must say I was hoping, because it's only 24 pencil crayons, I was hoping that the colors would be like pretty significantly different. Because, you know, like in the box of 100 markers, it makes sense if there's a bit of like shade overlap, but if you only have 24, you don't want 3 of the same blues. So I don't fully see a difference in these ones. It's not overwhelmingly obvious. If I had to guess, I'd say this one's slightly darker than this one, but not by a lot, unfortunately. Okay, next we're going into what looks like a beautiful violet purple, or a very dark blue. We will see. This one, you can definitely tell there is a difference. There is definitely a change. That is a very pretty purple. Purple is a very pretty color. It is my partner's favorite color, actually, which is very lovely. So I should show him this color later. He will like it. Okay, so that came out very nice and purple. There is no doubt about that. That color looks different than those 3. But as it should, it is purple, not blue. Okay, we have another purple color, but this one looks nice and light. Maybe this is more of a magenta color, or like the, maybe the orchid color. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Much more of a, like, a warm-toned pinky purple, rather than a cool-toned one. So this is very cool-toned. This is a lot warmer of a tone for the purple. Could even be pink, depending on how you look at it. So that's nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that color a lot. We've got some very cool, like, tones shifting into warm at the top here. Ooh, this next color is interesting. This might be the mahogany one. It looks like kind of like a deep red. Kind of like a burgundy. Oh yeah, that's pretty. This type of color is one of my favorites. Red is my favorite color, like all forms of red. And I think like bright orange red, it tends to be my actual favorite color. But a good like red mahogany or like a burgundy or maroon I also very much just to see. Do you guys think there's a difference in those blues? I'm not sure, but they are pretty nonetheless. Okay, so that is the top row. Only 3 more to go. 3 more to go. The next color is a brown, a very light, warm brown. So let's roll that up. That'll be pretty. Should I go like this or should I go like this? You know what? I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna snake it. So we're gonna go this way. That is a very warm brown, very light, but I like it. I do like it. Neutrals like brown kind of get overlooked in packs like this because, you know, you want the exciting reds and the blues and the yellows and all the fun colors, but you do need some neutral colors to help bring everything to life. You need the neutrals to help make the other colors pop. So this is a very nice neutral brown. I very much like it. Okay, I think next is it's like a pinky color, so that'll be really pretty. Next to this brown and next to this other pink. Ooh, that is a very vibrant pink. The plastic makes it look like it's going to be a lot softer, but this is actually a brighter color than I thought it would be, and I really like it. It's brighter than the color above it, which I thought it might look more like, so it's nice that it's different, so that's good. This is a very pretty pink color. I like it. Oh, I like this one. This one might be one of my favorites so far. Very pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. So next we have what looks like another brown, though this one looks like it's going to be more orangey toned, maybe even warmer than the one I did before. Yes, it is much more like a burnt orange than it is a brown. It has some very warm toned energy to it for sure, and it is different than the color over there, which is good. Beautiful colors. Very nice. Please don't comment on my horrible coloring. I haven't colored things like this since I was like a child. So my pencil crayon game is like a little weak. But that looks really nice. I'm really liking how this square is coming together actually. Okay, ooh, this one's gonna be interesting. This one is white. So there's gonna be a white square there. I will color the whole thing just to see, but I don't know how much color you're gonna be able to see. None is the answer. You cannot see it at all. It is very white. I can personally not even see it from where I am, and I'm not looking at it through a camera. So that is 100% white. Let me see if I go over on the black here. Yeah, you can't see it, so it's very white. So that's gonna make the color grid look a little interesting, but we are coloring with all of them, so that one is white. And then we have a beautiful gray. I always like grays as well. They're kind of a forgotten color, but they're very pretty. So this one's white and this one is gray. That's a pretty gray. It's gonna look like I forgot a square, but that's okay. It's the white one. It's just the white one. We're showing off all of the colors, and that includes the pretty shade of white as well. So this is a very nice gray. I love a good gray. I just feel like it's another essential neutral that you need for a lot of like background and like adding shadow and depth to stuff. So a very pretty gray. That's lovely. Slide those out of the way. And then the last color of the row is a black. I'm hoping this comes out pretty black. We will see. Sometimes it can also look a bit gray, so we will see. So this is the gray, and this one's gonna be the black, which is darker, which is nice. So that looks perfect. That's beautiful. Very nice. It's not the most opaque of color because, you know, it's a pencil crayon, so it's never gonna be like super pigmented. But so far, I am not upset with any of these colors. They have been very pretty. I'd say the only letdown so far is the blues that are very, very similar. So we will see. But yes. So that is that. So this is row 2. looks a little funny with the white square empty, but that is so far half of the box of pencil crayons. Let's snake our way down next. Going from the other corner, we are going to a bright and bold red. Oh dear, this is gonna completely change the color vibe of the palette, but that's okay. This looks like it's gonna be the brightest red that I have, so this should be nice and colorful. Let's make sure you guys can see. Perfect. Oh yeah, that is like a cherry red. There is no doubt about that. That is vibrant. That is very bright, which is nice. I love a good red. As I said, red is my favorite color, though I do tend to like warmer toned reds instead of cool toned. So I would say this is a bit of a cool toned red. It has a bit more of like a bluey undertone. It's still very vibrant, but it's a bit on the cooler side. So there we go. That's a very pretty red, though I do like it. Next, and this is what I think is going to be my favorite color of the whole thing. This is definitely the red orange, which is typically the type of red that I like. Let's see if I can scroll it up, if it's gonna let me. There we go. Okay, so this is the red orange. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's the type of red that I like. So as you can see, and I'll show you guys close up at the end of this row, this is still a very vibrant red, but compared to the one next to it, it's so much warmer. It's so much more like orangey and like warm tone instead of cool. But this is the type of red that I like. I find that this type of red is like really flattering on people, especially with people who have dark hair like I do. I just really find it flattering. So that's a really nice red. I think that so far is my favorite color that I've colored with yet. And next is orange. So they do kind of have it in some sort of order, but maybe I can go through this one after and take a look, but we will see. This is very orange. Very nice. Yeah, that is definitely different from the red ones. It doesn't have that red pigmentation. It looks a bit closer to the browns actually than it does to the red, which is kind of cool. So we are just coloring along. There we go. Beautiful. That is a really nice orange. I like it. I never gravitate towards orange, but it is actually quite a nice color. Okay, next it looks like this is maybe the peach color, I think. It looks very, like it's going to be quite plain, so we will see. Quite a neutral color, and yes it is. This is a very light peach. Very, pale. I feel like it would match my own personal skin tone quite well, because I am so pale. But it is quite a light color, I guess you would use for highlighting stuff. That is quite light. You can barely tell that I colored it. It has a bit more color than the white one, obviously, but not a ton, to be honest. It's nice, though. And here we have yellow, which is going to be very bright. It looks like sunshine yellow. Yes, that is an incredibly bright color. Very vibrant. I love that a lot, actually. Yellows are such an essential because it's one of the primary colors, so you want to have a good yellow to use when you're coloring. Add some brightness to your image. There we go. Beautiful. Pretty. That's very yellow. Very yellow. And then the last one for this row, I think this one is the yellow green. I can see in the box there are 3 darker greens than this, so I'm going to go with this as the yellow green. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right. And yes, that is like a highlighter color green, kind of. So maybe it's the fluorescent green too. It could be, I don't know. It's nice, I like it, but it's not, it's kind of like grass green, kind of, or highlighter, I suppose. So, it does look different than the yellow, but maybe not on camera. I can hold it up and you can take a look. That is our 3rd row completed. So you can see the peach color is quite muted, and the lime green or yellow green color is quite light as well. So now we're going into the final 6. Oh boy. So that is, this one I think might be right. That is definitely green. Green is like my second favorite color, I would say. There's so many different colors of green, and the way that human eyes evolved over time, we have the most cones in our eyes to see the color green, so we can see the most shades of green of any other color, which is an interesting fun fact for you. So green is always very pretty. Now I'm imagining this one might be the turquoise, which is also a really great color. I love a good turquoise, like a greeny blue. Yes, that is definitely what that is. That is very pretty. I like that a lot. I do really love green. If I didn't love red so much, green would 100% be my favorite color. There we go. You're just coloring away. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. I think that one might be the deal. I'm not quite sure. I wish they were labeled, honestly. That would make this so much more fun. But that's okay. And then this one, or maybe that one was the green, and maybe this one's the turquoise. I'm not sure. I think this one might be turquoise. I think I might have been wrong before. Yes, this one is definitely the turquoise. Oops. Yeah, this one definitely has a more blue-green feel compared to the other one. So forget everything I said about this one. That is definitely green. This is turquoise. Oopsie doopsie. This all could have been avoided if they were labeled. That's okay. Beautiful. Very pretty, very pretty. I like that color a lot. Turquoise is so fun. It's such a nice color. There you go. And we only have 3 left. And here we go. So we have, I think these ones are the fluorescent ones. So I think this one was yellow-green. So I think this is going to be fluorescent orange. Fluorescent orange, maybe highlighter color, we will see. Oh boy, yeah, that is very fluorescent. That does kind of have the color energy of like an orange highlighter, which is what I associate with like fluorescent colors. It's very light, like it's not adding a lot of pigment, but it is a very bright orange for sure. Love that. Okay, beautiful. Fluorescent orange. And then we have fluorescent pink, which I imagine is going to be similar. That's going to be very bright but not very pigmented. Actually, I was wrong. This is very pigmented compared to the orange. This is incredibly bright. And it looks very different to the other pinks on these squares as well. It just has a lot more of that like fluorescent brightness to it for sure, which is nice. I do like this one. Quite a shocking color. Beautiful. And the final color in the box. This is definitely fluorescent yellow. This looks like a highlighter. So that is going to be perfect for the final square. Let's get her in there. Oh my gosh. Is that ever fluorescent yellow? Holy moly, that is so bright. That literally looks like I'm coloring it with like a traditional yellow highlighter. It is so bright. There you go. That is neon for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. Okay, so that is the completed color swatch for the 24 pack of Twister Bowl Crayola colored pencils. I think it turned out pretty good. I think the way they have them laid out is actually kind of an aesthetic look. Like, look at the color. I like how the colors kind of go together. My only gripe is that I wish these blues were a bit different, just because you don't get a lot of blues, so it'd be nice if this was a really dark blue or something. But overall, I'd say this color palette is quite pretty, and you get a lot of good colors for pretty much any type of coloring project that you'd have. Making a birthday or Christmas card, you're good to go with all this. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun for me to get to do a little bit of crafting. And let me know if you'd be interested in seeing the longer version of the 100 squares, which is super tip markers from Crayola instead. So let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some relaxing tingles. I hope you have a morning, afternoon, evening, or night?